It's Chris Rivers, Hunter Drake, yeah, push, hey, prodigal son, product of Bronx projects, unpopularly done. Want the best possible option, not the probable ones. Had bigger dreams than my papa since I was making popsicle runs. Since Goku was fighting Frieza, working on dynamics that I managed to harness. That tarnishes my management, been hardest to deprive damage. Regardless of cries, callous, the cartilage climbed out of it. Adamant like Adam and Eve, handling balance and act. Weaving javelins, flatulence, gassed up niggas there in the challenge. And forgot I'm the man, son. Maryland, raised when they Rolling Stones, barreling. Still made it out the hole, barreling. Just a story of a kid that's lacking in confidence. Packets of rhyming hits when the path to the promised land is just rapping and chopping bricks. Average accomplishments is just having accomplices. Not similar lines to work to where Batman and Robin is. Bearing the populace of role models and politics of full throttle. I know it's easier to reach for the bottle than reach for the hollow deep in your mind where you can pull belief from the swallow of pain. Doubt on my brain, dollars and change. Dousing my flame like I'm out in the rain. Every shot out of my range, but I still take it though. Little light of mine, I make it glow. And it'll all make sense when I make it though. Gone for a minute, but I'm back now. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. You can't stop the shine, you can't stop the grind. You can't break my soul, I won't take my time. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. They be like, Chris, where you been at? Had to put rap to the side, I almost died, but just physically, mentally, energy's on the rise. And my misery, never been heavily so deprived. I've arrived at a place in my life where I'm alive. Can we kill the silence? Got depression and still I'm vibing, brain on psilocybin. No one's blessing this shit like I am, I'm the ultimate being. Affirmations boasting my genes, I won't fall to the fiends. Niggas feeling old to their dreams, I ain't frail. Got the pressure of a planet on my back, but I'm a star, so they orbiting me. The Hall of Fame where my coffin will be. All I'm saying is we all could be free. Free from doubts, free from stress chasing. Got more soul than a West Asian. Got more hoes than a wet basement. Had more lows than Marvin Ellison. Bar peddling, start settling. Arts dead again, hearts fretting and stars trembling. Dark mental and scarred melanin. Far better than y'all gentlemen at putting all my pride in the line like Scar's nephew and thinking that it all could be fine if I'm dead again. Gone for a minute, but I'm back now. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. You can't stop the shine, you can't stop the grind. You can't break my soul, I won't take my time. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back.
When I'm feeling low, I don't show them. If I ain't seen them in 10, then I don't know them. This is my life, this is no poem. It's no discussion, I owe no one. Nothing bleeding over from when I was broken. It wasn't fixed. When I was paying engineers to overmix. Just wanted to stay in the studio with older kids. Be a soldier, get a task and then attack it. And then I start to pass it and serve the rappers in my bracket. I admit I wasn't first in line. I took it slow, did my best through the worst of times. I don't waste words, so the verse will rhyme. Up myself and go to pray, that's why the church designed. Amen. Gangsters don't dance, all they do is this. Blueberry yum yum in Amsterdam like Ludacris. I'm the type to smoke, not the type to drink. Took the day to write, I used the night to think. Turn the system up, I'm all in the red. Maybe everything is all in my head.
I was behind on a whole nother type of time. Where we at? Skinny. Vision impaired from the shit that I gritted in bed. Toting them infrared blicks with the kicks and the snares that I clinch for the stairs. I don't flinch or get scared. When it's a hit, I'm prepared. Catch a glimpse on the flicks. Head trigger on my strip, pull it like a string. Got all drugs in every colors for the hypes and fans. I dare a nigga on my son to try to knight the king. I bet he wake up in the scope of a sniper's dream. I rolled a dope up by the beam, Mr. Sprite Relin. They had this thing claim the kid for my ice to blend. Gun ho with them scony scams, we a fried the sins. Not so quick to plot and plan, I'm the type of scam. For the love and the riches and the diamond rings. They all big eyes and little U's, and ain't no iron 10. My Chinatown connect, he went up on the price of tea. His nose was something like his slate, I had to wipe it clean. What else? All of that shit. Let me hear it back, yeah?
They the size of a baby aspirin. I got a couple Akis that's moving, maybe in Babylon. The blacked out Maxima, carrying packs and packaging. Provide the fraction, it gets bloody where the coagulant. I'm the Lord, I'm like the patriarch of the Capulet. The gin head, nothing is saving you, not an amulet. Everybody raw getting hit like I'm an anatomist. I'm not a pacifist, I got lots of yops in the cabinet. The murder graduate, and that tough talk was the catalyst. Motherfuckers need opposition, I'm the antagonist. The school for catching homies, the top of the class graduate. The pain is passionate, and the mazes is too elaborate. The bodies piled up in a layer, they like a laminate. Munafiqun be everywhere, and they a contaminant, Everybody back, get low. I'm about to let the tech blow. We been moving from the get-go. Motherfucker, cause I said so. Said so, get low. I'm about to let the tech blow. We been moving from the get-go. Motherfucker, cause I said so. Said so. The 38 special is on me, and it's a testimony like India Ari. The house of Mo West Chandon is the Don P. Them words mean nothing, you singing the morph key. You was given dawah and you mocked it. You chose a path contrary to the prophet. I'm fighting a holy war in the mental. Nebuchadnezzar destroyed the temple. Not slapping you, a thing I regret. It's a Shen Chin Pei, 5 fingers of death. It's green in my hand like I'm drinking a Bex. I be looking for a motherfucking reason to flex. You know that Rashid Wallace going big in the lane. It's like Candyman or anyone repeating my name. You ain't never had a memorable line. I be draped like Eddie, you remember the time. Everybody back, get low. I'm about to let the tech blow. We been moving from the get-go. Motherfucker, cause I said so. Said so, get low. I'm about to let the tech blow. We been moving from the get-go. Motherfucker, cause I said so. Said so. It's an ugly world. It's an ugly world. Hayes the kid. Win it. Woo! Let's try to change it. Let's go. People get lost in the world of confusion. Tell them what is real, tell them that it's all an illusion. I know life's a long road, but they take wrong turns. There's no way back across the bridges that they burn. They falling down, surrounded by walls that keep rising. How could you look forward, dog, when there's no horizon? They trying to keep calm, they trying to play it smart, but you can't put a band-aid on a ripped open heart. They thoughts been dark for a while, they even see themselves bleeding, falling from a height, body rushing towards the cement. See, life's a nightmare, and they can't stop dreaming. They wish they could just wake up from their minds and stop screaming. Somehow the regrets just keep
coming all in succession. Each one is another addition, straight up to their depression. It's all they fault, and they can't seem to learn the lesson. Because when life feels cursed, it's hard to go count your blessings. Yeah, yet I seem to force a smile, but it's unusual. So much ugly in this world, but yet I find it beautiful. But my mind is telling me to give in. People fail to see the truth because they claim they hear, but they don't listen. Slavery still exists. We got pits of millions driven to prison. Instead of names, they driven in with digits. Somehow the world's aggressive. Everybody running out of shorts. Little details are impressive. Somehow justice ending court. This is just food for thought, cause most of you fools is lost. The government is feeding the people with the lies they bought. I think of kids without the proper role model or guidance that's looking out the window and witnessing nothing but violence. Who told they keep their silence while their insides crying when gunshots are heard more than the police sirens. I'd rather see kids playing with all type of electronics than hanging in front of the projects getting high on the side since I want to see them set goals succeed in just progress. Because if our youth fail, it's gonna be hard to digest. Look, I've seen a lot in my life, the trauma then strife. I'm locked in economy's vice, meeting molded on molecules, pottery night. 9/11 was an obvious heist, so open your eyes. They're taking our freedom right in front of our eyes. Religion is a different picture than the stars in the night. If knowledge is power, then honor is might. Yeah. I do this shit just for you. Let's wake up. Good God. In the prison with them digits. How the souls. Him and core. Wake up. Realize. We don't need to be where we at. We choose where we want to be. So if you choose to live the life that I was just speaking about, then that's your choice, and that's a fucked up choice. When you realize that you can do better for yourself, so don't fall and hit the cement, just rise.
My niggas rockin', then I'm rollin', never mad if they was right.
Yeah.
I'm expecting us to fight. You ain't shopping, keep it moving, bitch, stop asking about the price.
What's really good? It's the one and only Logic DGC coming to you live from Have Not Studios on another wonderful, actually hot ass record setting night. I think we're gonna be at 90 degrees tonight, but you know what? We're still gonna try to make this work. We're gonna have a dope night scheduled for the remainder of the night. So if you're in the Orlando area, and even if you're not in the Orlando area and you're just chilling and you just want to check out some good music and all of that, hang out with me, folks. Hang out with me. First, we're going to start off with the Everything Indie Show, which is what you're tuned into right now. And the first thing, we're going to have an amazing guest, Lee Scott. I checked out her music. She's official. She's really the real deal. So it's going to be a dope interview, and we're going to find out a lot about her and what's really going on with her and everything like that. We got the top 5 for this week. We got the sounds of the week. We got the winning wheel. We got all of that. And then after this show, we going over next door to Have Not's event studios, and we're going to open up for the open mic. We're going to get ready for the open mic. I'm just going to go right now and check. See if we can kind of like peek in over there real quick. You'll see that's just a little bit of the setup. I know nothing big like that. I don't got the lights on and everything right now, but it's just, chilling right now. The place is marinating because it is hot out tonight. But you know what? We're not going to let that stop us. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have open. Let's go ahead and explain a little bit of it. All right. So it's going to be basically a free open mic. You come through, do your thing. I want to hear freestyles. I want to hear performances, whatever. It's all good. Do your thing, whatever you feel the need to do. Now, if you want to join, enter the win, enter the contest and things like that, that's going to only be a little chump change of $20 that you can invest in yourself. And if you got confidence in yourself, you could win nightly prizes, which is like interviews, studio time, a bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Graphic designs, you name it. There's a plethora of things that you could win for a nightly prize, and then we got big prizes like a music video, a free music video, a monthly prize at that. So, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a great place, to get the people in the building to hear you, and then also live streaming it. So everybody around the Facebook, the Have Nots Entertainment website, and IG, everywhere we broadcast through, somebody will be able to hear it, see it, and love it. But yeah, that's later on. Right now, we got to get into a few things right now. We got to get into the top 5, which I didn't set up, so shame on me. But yeah, we need to get the top 5 going right now. Then we're gonna play a video from the great Lee Scott. And then we're gonna holler at her over the video chat. Hopefully maybe one day we get it down here. But until then, this is what we're doing. So, all right. So where we at? Top 5 videos of the week. Let me mute this so this doesn't just go crazy. Let me get that ready. Let me see how this looks. Perfect. Alright, so the first song on the Indie Top 5 videos of the week is my homies from Brooklyn, Mentally Unstable, aka, that's not the best one part. Then we got Brooklyn, Bucktown, USA mixed in there. This is Silence, The Fifth, Coke, and L. Haggard. And the beat is produced by the great Phantom of the Beat, which is you probably know him from the Candy Shop video, the 50 Cent song. Yeah, he was the producer behind that. So yeah, doing some things, looking good. We're gonna go ahead and play that. Let's do the cancel here, boom. All right. Let's go ahead and get there now. And it's called We All Here. Oh, starting it too quick.
It's all year. Venom tell him it's on here. It's on here. Venom tell him it's all year. It's all year. Venom tell him we all here. We all here. Venom tell him we all here. We all here. Venom tell him we all here. 4th year, pirate ship like a buccaneer. Old Lear, hoop ride, hard to steer. You at the end of the cliff might mean your end is near. Everything you hear just might fuck up your ear. Exhale and piff, crystallize like chandelier. Smoked out, calling Batman when he disappear. Grappling hook, get hired in the Rocketeer. Bartender serving bars, Mr. Belvedere. Same rap game, we only came to interfere. Had to sign up for hip hop or volunteer. Phantom Mozart, Haji the pioneer. All for, look at us all more. Corner for some assault, los homies written in chalk. Dominique with the hogs, Chinese without the pork. Eating without a fork, in the back in New York.
Hey yo, I stand great like John Lennon, so let it be. Cause I'm the next best thing, who's standing next to me? Chefing recipes, I'm on extra speed. Mentally unstable, this is L. Haggard, suited for the killing spree. This is symmetry, I can do it willingly. This is what it's meant to be, that mean this thing is meant for me. About to take the title of realest dude of the century. But honestly, I don't like a lot of you people standing next to me. I'ma check your energy, cut you like a vasectomy. I lack perplexity, so is this the test of me? And I got Coke Silence, the Phantom of the Beat. What the hell you people thought? Another classic in the street. You can pull back, cock and squeeze. Nigga, you yellow like a block of cheese. When I was younger, that shit was free, but that shit let you know my level of hunger. I gotta eat before my ribs start touching. I reset, reload, and repeat.
Tell him, Phantom tell him we been here. We been here. Phantom tell him we in here. We in here. Phantom tell him we in here. We in here. Phantom tell him we been here. We been here. Phantom tell him we been here. We been here. Phantom tell him we in here. We in here. Phantom tell him we been here. We been here. Phantom tell him we in here. We in here. Phantom tell him we been here, we in here. Phantom tell him we in here, we been here. Phantom tell him we tell him. Phantom tell him we tell him.
Phantom tell him we here. Phantom tell him we here. Phantom tell him we here. That was a dope little track right there by my brothers Coke, Silence the Fifth, and L. Haggard. With All Here, produced by Phantom of the Beats. Let me go ahead and pause this next video. Get this back up. Yeah, so we're gonna try now. We're gonna try to get Miss Lee Scott on the line, but we're gonna go ahead and play the first of the top 5 indie music videos of the week. Or we just did that. The second one, excuse me, which is actually Miss Lee Scott, one of her tracks. So we're gonna go ahead and play that so that while we wait to try to get her on the line. I hope she's not too busy and not able to participate, because I was definitely looking forward to this interview. But hey, things happen. We're gonna keep trying to get her. But we're gonna play this video and y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. This is a track called Listen. Yeah, so it's called Listen by Lee Scott. We're gonna go ahead and rock that, and then we'll be back. Hopefully with Lee Scott.
Yeah. You sweet love, you say you want me, but you're caught up in a moment. I thought about it, we're so imbalanced, cause you can't ever play your part. It'll feel like 93 when I fade away like Jody. My mind go different places on a daily basis, you can't afford it. You act like you the man and we both know that you really ain't. You chat like you better, we both know that I'm really playing. Still rocking that outfit that I got you last year, birthday fit. You pulled up on a bitch like you lit, but you still ain't shit. I turned down all your niggas cause they know that I'm that bitch. Keep on coming out of pocket, fuck around and let one of them hit, then we knocking out my door. You gotta be so fucking complicated. Red a blue pill like we in the Matrix. Sometimes you make it so hard to stand beside you. Since we're not involved, you gotta swipe for us. You don't never listen, babe. Now you don't never listen, babe. I'm caught in this position, babe. Like, will you ever listen, babe? Cause you don't never listen, babe. Now you don't never listen, babe. I'm caught in this position, babe. Like, will you ever miss me, baby? Get my shit back, get my kicks back, get my whip back. Feeling like flossing, fuck what it cost me. Fuck it, I flip that. I'm running up bands, throwing them hands. Fucking up bad, you understand, you can't understand. I'm still ballin', ocean drip water. I don't get no sorry, pussy on low mileage. Chauffeur, new driver. Need a body bag, killing shit with no problem. You think you got a bad, let it burn with no problem. Oh yeah. Why you gotta be so fucking complicated? Red a blue pill like we in the Matrix. Sometimes you make it so hard to stand beside you. Since we're not involved, you gotta swipe for the show. You don't never listen, babe. Now you don't never listen, babe. I'm caught in this position, babe. Like, will you ever listen, babe? Cause you don't never listen, babe. Now you don't never listen, babe. I'm caught in this position, babe.
Dope. That was Lee Scott with Listen. Dope track. We actually got her on the line, so let me go ahead and get her up and running here. And we can get on with the show. Oh, I didn't add it to it. Okay, here we go. Split. Got so many windows open over here, but we're going to get this figured out. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, gotcha. Peace and welcome to the Everything Indie Show. What's going on, girl? Hello? Oh, wait. I muted her. Can you hear me? All right, good. So I just got to unmute you, and we should be good. All right, go ahead and talk. I should have told you to bring some headsets. You have headsets? We'll be right with y'all. There we go.
All right, let's. Oh, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
All right, perfect.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, we can go. The only thing is sometimes when we do without the headset, sometimes the volume goes in and out. I don't know if you ever experienced that with.
Let me just try and
When you're
connect
on a-
my headphones that I do have, though.
Yeah. If it don't, it's no big deal. We'll get through it.
All right, hold on.
And I'll continue to share this. But yeah, in the meantime, everybody, right after the show, make sure y'all just come follow us right to the Have Knotz Indie open mic live stream that's coming up next right after this. Right from Have Not Studios, we're gonna have open mic, free to perform, free to do your thing on the mic. If you want to join the contest and win prizes like studio time and free music videos and things like that, then there's only measly $20 for that. And we're gonna have weekly and monthly prizes and all of that good stuff. So yeah. So we just heard the song "Listen" by Lee Scott, and so. I'm gonna let her go ahead. Yo, you dope. I'm just gonna say that off the jump. You're dope. But go ahead and introduce yourself. Let them know, who you are and where you're from.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lee Scott. I am from New Jersey, and I love being from New Jersey. I'll tell you that. I am currently in LA, Los Angeles, and it is a completely different vibe from where I'm from. But what I can say is that, everything has been going up since. And I stick to my grounds. There's so many people, dope, amazing people, talented people, legends that are from New Jersey. So I'm gonna stick beside that always.
I ain't mad at that. even though probably not the greatest part, but I lived in Newark for about 9 years, so I know the whole area very well. Now I'm in Orlando myself, needed to, spread my wings a little bit and build something somewhere else. But I'll be back, Jersey.
Yeah. Absolutely. And that's okay. Sometimes you gotta do that. You cannot become a victim of your environment, Sometimes you outgrow things. Sometimes you outgrow, certain situations you're in. Sometimes you outgrow that environment. And if you outgrow that environment, you take that blessing and you run with it. You run until your legs don't work. I'm gonna tell you that. Otherwise, your legs gonna be just fine wherever they sit at.
100%. 100. So now let me ask this. How long have you been doing this music thing?
I've been doing music since preschool.
Since preschool. Okay.
Yes.
When you say preschool, what do you mean by that? Like what you used to do, like little shows?
That was my first talent show was my preschool talent show. Then it went to kindergarten. When I got into regular school, it was talent shows. Like I was the youngest person in my talent show for the elementary school because there wasn't kindergartners doing the talent show for. They'll do like little things where your parents come or whatever. But I actually was in a talent show, and my first song that I had done, I believe it was Faith Evans. It was a Faith Evans song. I can't even remember the song right now, but that it was like that, right? And then after like second grade, I remember doing Alicia Keys, where maybe people call me Aaliyah Keys, because I was a super fan, so like my hair was braided like hers. I was on that. You could not tell me I was not Alicia Keys, right? And then my mother, thank God, like she was so supportive of me. She believed in me so bad that she let me run with it for a little bit. But then once I got to like 5th grade, I started doing studio. And I didn't really know nothing about it. I just thought like, okay, I could, I'm a star in my own right, in my own house, So for me, like, just having that type of support system to me was very important. But it started with preschool. My mom was like, okay, we got something. Then it was like, let me get her in a little show and see what she does. Then it was like, okay, let's do another show. Let's do another show. Let's do another show. And after like my 3rd show, which was still, I was like, before middle school and in middle school when I did X Factor, but before middle school I was doing Apollo for Kids. I did America's Most Talented Kid 2 times, and then X Factor I made it like the farthest out of everybody before you realize the politics and all of that.
Damn, look at you. I'm loving hearing this story here, man. So you got quite a bit of experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now tell me a little bit about the X Factor. When did that come into play?
X Factor, I can't remember the exact year, but I do know that it was the first year in the U.S. So if y'all want to Google that, whatever first year in the U.S. I did, I had my little short hair, my little, one-sided bob with the shaved head. And that experience was pretty crazy for me because it kind of showed me really like what TV was about. And though I didn't get a crazy amount of TV time, it showed me the process of that. To where like what I watch, I'm like, oh, this is it. And when you're there, you like, damn. And then when you see it back, you're like, damn, I was there for 24 hours out the day. I don't see myself.
Did you benefit, would you say, from that experience there? Did that open any doors for you? Would you say?
I benefit from every experience I have because I grow. I learn something and I grow. That's one thing I say. Like, I'll never say, like, I ain't benefit. Like, look, you could go through something today expecting, like, you could be in a room. I ain't even going to say no names. You could be in a room with anybody, right? And they could be the hottest motherfucker around, right? And if you don't learn something, you're not benefiting anything.
100%.
Now, like, if you feel like, okay, I get in the room with this person and you don't learn nothing, but you give yourself up to something, you ain't benefiting for real. You gonna get something that can deteriorate tomorrow. That if a fire break out right now, it's over. Whatever you felt like you benefited from to show off to somebody, that's not benefiting. Benefiting to me is mentally, and I realized that like not too long ago, to where it's like, okay, you know what, mentally I gotta know, like, am I learning something? Is there something that I can like use tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? So for me, I've definitely felt like I've benefited off of that situation.
Now, looking at your videos and everything, and just looking into everything, when I did my little research on you and stuff, you seem very polished. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a complete package.
I'm from Jersey.
It's a complete package. But I mean, like, what I'm saying is, like, not only your character and your personality and how you do your thing in your videos and stuff like that, but I mean, like, everything, like, it's glossy. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, she didn't just. It looked like you got a lot of good money behind it. Is there a lot of money behind this? Like, how are you making this all happen? Where you giving off this type of?
All right. Relax. I'm gonna tell you right now. One thing about me, I always work the job. You feel me? I've always worked. I get my money. I'm gonna get some money. You understand? But the other thing is like my mother. I have one thing I'm gonna say about my mama right now is she was always like, look, put some lip gloss on, put this on. If we was going to the grocery store, like, and me at my big age right now, like, I'll go outside, like, I don't care, because at the end of the day, I'm human.
You're human.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not about to sit here and try and be, like, if you think I'm beautiful 24/7, that's on you. I love y'all. Thank you. Because there be, like, 20 hours out of them 24 hours a day where I'm like, I ain't that. This ain't that. I don't give a fuck. Leave me alone. Right?
This is Lee Scott that we're talking to right now. Even though it's still Aaliyah Scott, but this is Lee Scott, really. You know what I'm saying? And outside of this, you're a normal human being when you're Aaliyah. You know what I'm saying?
I am very much so normal. You understand? And what I have out right now, we'll get back to that real fast. But what I have out right now, it's more so like I'm trying to introduce myself. I need like a soft launch, because for me, like, I can be very overbearing to a lot of people. You understand? Like, I'm not from a lot of other states, and every other state may feel how they feel. You understand? But I'm from Jersey. That's why I said, like, look, I'm gonna make anything look nice, because you know what? I look nice. I am, like, my personality, like, I want to look my best. When you call for something, you gonna get exactly what you call for. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you call me at like 8 a.m. today, I'll be like, yo, I'm set for 8 p.m. I'm gonna be there. Okay?
Exactly.
You feel me? And it ain't much different, It ain't much different. These nice little touch. But other than that, like, I'm a human being.
Yeah.
And I want to be seen as such. So when you meet me and you get to know me, like, you're gonna get the person that you expected to meet.
But like, now, not to cut you off, but even like in the videos, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's very clean. What I mean is, like, you're looking for the right places. You're finding places to do the recordings, to do the videos, to things like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's the extra step than just saying, hey, can you turn on the camera and let me do this in the parking lot right here, and then just, do my thing.
Because hold on. Look, okay.
I'm not hating on that either. I'm just saying that it just looks, from what I'm seeing.
What I'm gonna tell you, because, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I've always worked since the day I could work. I lied for my working papers in middle school. In 6th and 7th grade, I went to the guidance counselor and said, I need to work. You feel me? And I was very cool. I always made alliances wherever I was at. You feel me? Like, I'll do something for you. I would give haircuts in my middle school just to get working papers. You understand? High school, I was giving haircuts during my lunch hour. Like, my lunch from doing work in school, I'm going to make sure you look your absolute best, because I love you. You know what I'm saying? If I'm chilling till I'm not, I will give everything I got. You understand? To anybody that I care about. So, yeah, I did my little things where I could work. But what I will say, though, is, like, if you go to my Instagram, and a lot of things got stripped down at a certain point, but I'll start putting certain things back up, because I'm like, damn, like, I remember this time. I was like so eager to just show motherfuckers that I could do this. Let me show you that I could do that. I could be pretty and go anywhere. You feel me? But at the end of the day, there's somebody that actually relates to me and not just wants to be around me. And for me, that's very important. So what I will say, though, is that, bring that camera, like my little sister. So I shouted out my mother real fast. But let me go to my little sister, because Shorty was outside with my iPhones and my little gadgets that I didn't know how to work. And I said, I don't give a fuck what I look like. put the camera on me. And I'll be outside. I was doing freestyles. I was rapping like crazy. I was in a rap group, you know. And I was just like, film me. I got to post something. You know what I'm saying? But when I was like, you know what? Hold on. When I hear certain things and it's like, okay, we're going to put this out. I'm like, okay, this is what I see. I'm a very visual person. And if I have the means, I'm going to do it. I didn't understand too much at that time, but I understood enough to like post, look your best when you do post it. I'm not for the whole gimmick thing. Now, I'm very goofy. I play all day long. And best believe, like, I will do some goofy shit where it'll be like, all right, Lee, like, relax. But when it's time for me to come outside, like, I always want to look my best. But I did do the outside. I did the parking lot. A lot of my videos was outside by my car. I had no speaker. I had a car. And I said, turn that shit up.
And we're going to rock out.
And put that camera on, and I will edit. I was editing. I was doing my little music. I was, putting it on in the back. And it is what it is. Now, when somebody say, oh, I want to work with you, I can film you. Let's do this. I'm like, damn, I got an idea. Because usually it was just me and only one other person that was holding that camera. I couldn't do too much. I had no, you know what I'm saying? I didn't have nobody.
Trust me,
that.
I know that feeling. Trust me.
So when I get one extra person, 2 extra legs and 2 extra arms, nigga, we going crazy. Now be prepared, because when you meet me, you understand, like, okay, like she sees something, I'm gonna try and do your thing, and look, we go out to lunch, whatever the fuck you want to do, I'll cook you something. Just if you fuck with me. And my thing is like, for me, like, it's always important to look my best, or just look like I want to look how I need to look. Today I was in a really good mood, and also we had this little thing going on. But when I do come outside, I'll put on minimal things, and my minimal is definitely leather, and it's something like kind of nice. But if I'm going to the store, you're gonna see me in my headscarf, my hair out, whatever, and I'm aware if I gotta walk up the street right now, I'm not getting dressed to do that. I'm gonna.
But I respect the presentation, though, on the professional level, though, too. You know what I mean? You do sometimes have to look like a star. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with that either. You know what I'm saying? And I think you're doing it good. And I love that you're very down to earth. You know what I'm saying? And you speak, from the heart. I could tell that you ain't bullshitting. You know what I mean? I could tell that it's real. You know what I'm saying? But I do like that you also have a star quality about you as well too, from the work you're doing and how you're choosing to put it out. Like, I've seen 3 videos, I've seen, I think, 2 videos, and then I think one might have been a cover, if I'm not mistaken, a video cover. Yeah. But the 2
cover of her, most likely damaged.
Yes. But like, we just heard listen. I like to say it like that, don't mind me, no offense to it, It just makes me feel good to say it like that. But it's a dope track. I've heard it a bunch of times already, since I was brought, since you were brought to my attention. You know what I'm saying? I've listened to it a bunch of times. It's catchy. And I get what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? It's also, like, listen, I get it.
My thing is, I want to give a little bit of taste of different, because, like, like I said, like, you'll see me, you'll think one thing. You'll meet me, you'll get a whole nother thing, probably, most likely. A lot of times I get that, and I'm like, damn, like, I can't break my face for you to feel like I'm this down to earth. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, when you meet me. I'm cool until I'm not, And I think right now it's more so this process of, like, instead of just showing people, oh yeah, I can rap, I can do this. It's like, okay, this is the songs I've done so far that I'm willing to put out right now. And you'll get a little taste of everything. So when I have a full body, when I finish this full body that I got going on, you'll kind of get you'll get a very good idea of me as a whole, because I'm very chill. I'm very chill, but I'm also very much so not chill. Like, I'm a wild girl, you know what I'm saying? And I love that about me. And the thing is like, in this day and age, and no disrespect to nobody, but for me, it's like, there's so much more to offer than, like, oh yeah, I'm pretty. It's like, okay. Because even I'll be around pretty ass people, pretty ass women, beautiful girls, beautiful women, pretty girls, whatever. And I'm just like, all right, like, you're boring me. Like, I'm fucking bored. You know what I'm saying? I don't like being bored. Like, what about you makes me, why do you feel like I want to hang out with you? Why do you feel like you want to hang out with me? I know why you want to hang out with me, because, bitch, we gonna have a good time. If I'm outside, bitch, we about to have fun. And if not, I'm gonna be pissed off when I go in the house. However, what I will say, though, is that the body of work that I've put out so far, or the little things I put out so far, was really to test, like, okay, what do people see? What do people feel more when they see me? Because you're going to see me. You know, I can't hide what I look like. That's fine.
So tell me a little bit about, even though we heard it already, I should have probably asked this one of the first questions, but tell me a little bit about Listen, and, you know, how a little bit about the history of the song, the background of the song, and, you know, how'd you got there, the beat, and how you ended up choosing to do that type of video.
Okay.
Lot to work there. I know I said a mouthful. I'm sorry, but.
No, you good. So Listen didn't have like an official video. Listen was a record I did a couple years ago, and at that point in my life, it was more so just like, I'm a giver for real. So for Listen was just like, all right, like I didn't know how to say no for a long time. You know, like, to where it was like, if I had it, you have it. Even if, like, I don't have, and my thing is if I have it, I could not have it, but I'm gonna get it. So in my mind, I have it. So I'll give you less than what I had. I'll give you more than what I actually have, right? So for me, it was like, you know, I even say, like, it'll feel like 96 when I fade away, or 93 when I fade away, like Jordan. And it's more so like, once I leave, you gonna feel that. Because, like, we having a ball now, and you think because I'm so accessible to you, because I care. Once I don't care, that's why I said I'm cool until I'm not cool. When I'm not cool, you gonna feel that. And it's gonna be like, yo, what's wrong with Lee? What's wrong? What, you all right? You all right? Yeah, I'm cool. But I ain't like that. And it goes down into, like, you know, I believe in everybody. Anybody that believes in themselves, I'm gonna believe in you as well. And I'm gonna go hard for you. You know, and it's not even really an expectation thing, like, back. I don't want it really reciprocated. It's just like, yo, you either believe in me or you don't. But if I believe in you, that don't mean you gotta believe in me. I believe in a lot of people that I don't know. Where I'm like, damn, this motherfucker about to be, this motherfucker out of here. You know? I don't know you. I don't know him. We never spoke a day in our lives. But for me, I feel like Listen was more so like a space where it was, I'm working on the vulnerability part of myself, like, publicly, to where I can be super vulnerable, and I'm gonna work everybody there. But that was as vulnerable as I can get for that record, to where it's like, damn, like, you gonna miss me when I'm gone. I did this, and that for you, but, like, you don't ever listen to me.
So,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
so it's based on reality. There's somebody behind that track.
It's multiple situations.
Oh, it's multiples. Okay.
It's never really one.
Yeah, it's a
thing
blend.
behind
I know. I write too, so I get it.
Yeah, I don't look at one person and be like, I'm gonna write a song about you. Nobody's really ever that interesting. Like, I gotta still pull things from my own life. I'll pull things from other people's lives to where it makes the story more engaging. Like, you gotta want to engage. So anything that's realistic, I'm gonna take that, I'm gonna pull it, and I'm gonna put that into somewhere. So Listen was definitely something where, you know, I felt in a getting my shit back. Because there was times where I was like, you know what, I'm done with you. Like, all this other riff-raff stuff, like, let me get that back, actually. Because there was times where I wanted to be like, yo, everything I bought you, I want it back. Like, I want everything, because I gave you everything. I want that back, you know? Give it all back. And I'll name a couple things, but give me that back, you know?
That's dope. And you, you're the sole writer on all your stuff?
Yeah, I do write with some other people. I mean, there's not a lot, too much that's out, but I will shout out definitely Copeland. I will shout out Raven Tyler. I will shout out Biscuit and Butter. They produced the track as well.
It's fire.
But for you, the record that's you, that was all me. And that producer, that was like a least beat, and it was a joke. We can get into that if you want to. But on that, and Listen, so on that, I will definitely shout out Raven Tyler. I will definitely shout out Biscuit and Butter for Listen. Definitely got to shout out Biscuit and Butter for that. And Copeland, who helped me write that as well. He came in a little, he came in when he came in, but I do appreciate anybody that'll contribute to anything that I got going on. So I definitely will shout out all the people that I work with on those records for sure.
So you have would you say you have a team, or these are people you just work with independently as you move along?
Well, I mean, I do feel like there's a lot of people part of my team, especially now. Like at that point, I was trying to find other people to work with, because working by myself, I need other points of views. I see things one way, but I love the different perspectives makes the record bigger than just how you see it. Because you can talk about a lot of different perspectives and make it seem like one, but it seems like you know everything. You know what I'm saying? You could see it from all different angles. Now, you may only see it from one. However, that's why there's 6. You can have, it could be you and your ex, you and your girl listening to the same track. But if you say the right thing, everybody's going to relate to something.
And how did you go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And I want to be relatable in that sense, to where it's like, there was, at this point, I wasn't shit, but I think everybody wasn't shit in their own right, to where you could relate to that, you know?
And how did you end up with that video?
For Listen?
Yeah.
I was in the studio that day, and I actually had a stripped down version of it, to where it was just pianos, no like drums or anything. There wasn't like much production behind it. And I just kind of, me and my manager, we put a little compilation together, the two, and we put it out as a little visualizer, because there was no original video. Because for me, I didn't see anything where I was like, we got to do this. It was just like, you know what, let's just put something, because we dropped the track, let's drop something visually and see what it does, because the track won't do what it does.
I like it just as is. I don't think it needed to be a whole storyline thing. It could have been that too, but at the end of the day, exactly what it is exactly, I feel like you could have been just somebody who's like, like if you, even in the mindset of the video, you could be somebody that just came in like, you know what, I'm fed up with these people and this is what I wrote. You know what I'm saying? And you're in the studio basically, have just finished dropping it type thing. So, to me, it worked out just fine.
Yeah, and also like you kind of just get to see just me, not me like dressed up in like the stuff, because I don't mind I love getting dressed up. But I'm always wearing some type of leather jacket. I'm always wearing some type of sunglasses. Like I like my hair big, and I like leather. Like all that pretty stuff is amazing. Like, but it still was just like, you know what, this is me. Let me just do it. I'm in the studio right now. Put the camera on. Just like I'll be in the streets at my mother's house. Like, man, I look good enough. Put the camera on. And that was just me. So, that's how that video came about for Listen.
Dope. So now moving on to a video that we're about to play right now is On That. Tell me a little bit about that one. That one's scary. That one's scary right there. Be careful, gentlemen. That one's going to be a problem.
Okay. So for On That, I did it the visually, I figured like there's just different versions of me in that song. And it goes from the melody to the cadence to also the melody and the cadence in a separate part. So you got like the pretty like, if you let me down, do it slow. And then you got me popping on that, flexing on that, to where that's the two different sides. To where it's like, and then it's like, what are you talking about, right?
Yeah, definitely. I was like, whoa, like and that's another video there where, that thing doesn't just come cheap like that. Videos like that where you like in 4 different rooms, and 4 different scenarios is going on. Like that's amazing, man. Like to me, I look at it as somebody who's really, investing in themselves, and that's a big thing that I push here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why I'm always harping about that, so that other artists, that are listening, I just see a lot of people just don't want to put that money up for themselves, and it just is, I hate it. So when I see somebody like you and I'm like, yo, something is going on with this person here. She's doing more than just the average and the minimal. She's really going out here, so tell me how that happens.
Yeah, so for on that, it was more so like, okay, you had the video where it was like super crazy and it was minimal, but it was super crazy, right? And it's like, you know what? Like, I can't afford to do this every time. But what I can do is be creative. So if you're creative enough, you could do something in the parking lot. You could do something like, look at Glorilla when she did the I want to do ratchet shit with my friends, and she had a pregnant friend. You know what I'm saying? It went with what she was trying to do.
Yeah.
However, for on that, for me, it was more so like I had a vision in my head. And then when I looked on a place, like I had a budget type in mind where it's like, I don't want to spend more than this. I'm not spending more than this. And we ended up spending less than that. And it was more than half of it was half the price. It was actually a lot less than the U. However, went on Peerspace. If you have the creative vision in mind, you know what you want to do. Now you got to figure out how to do that with the budget you have and make it look like what you want it to look like without looking super cheap, right?
So you shopped around and found that type thing. You were looking around for something, to
Absolutely. Absolutely. You got to do the research that you want to do to figure out what you need to know. And for me and my team, especially, I got to give a big shout out to Craig and the team that I had at that time, 11. But what I will say is that it was me and my manager at that point where we was like, this is what we got. This is what we going to do. And I gave my vision to him. Like, look, I found a spot with 4 different spaces in one. I want to do 4 different places, but in one spot. Right? I found me a spot like that. And I got my little outfits together for each room. I had also my friend, his name is Jace. He does Press Play Co. He helped me, he helped me put my shit together. It's one of my really, really, really good friends. I had a makeup artist. His name is Jack Makeup. And she was amazing. She did 4 different makeup looks in that as well. And when I say we only had 4 hours to do everything,
Damn.
Makeup looks, all of that. Like, it was like, yo, we're not spending more than this. Let's do this. I briefed everybody before, like, yo, we only got 4 hours. Jace was cool. He brought me all the accessories I needed for the outfits that I already had picked out and everything. And then my homegirl, she did the makeup for me. And I was like, look, I need 4 different looks. And when I say they was rushing. But you know what? We got it done. And I had each room, I knew what I wanted to do. So you got to know what you want to do before you do it. Otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. Figure it out, right? But it cost way less than any other video. However, it came out amazing. The experience was amazing. My friends were amazing. My team was amazing. Everything was amazing. I couldn't ask for anything more. And it didn't cost as much. You just got to know what you want to do. You got to know what you see. You got to visually, I'm a visual person. I got to see it. If I don't see it, I'll still go. But it's like, I'm leaving here with something. I'm from around the way. We leaving here with something, Now, and it got to be the best.
Now, I look at you like, you're so polished with it all that even with everything you're saying about this, I would have thought that you were signed to a major label already with a big bankroll. Honestly, that's what would have been she's been signed by somebody, because these videos, they look, you've done a great job. Even the studio one is what I'm saying. Like, it looks polished enough where that looks like it could have been like a $10,000 video at least. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be surprised. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way you're coming across is already like a star.
It was less than you think, but I gotta keep saying, like, it's all mentally and visually. Like, you have to see your own vision, and if you can show people, like, it don't cost what you think, and for some it might, but like I said, I'm leaving here with something. Mm-hmm. If I got nothing, I'm still leaving here with something. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm leaving here with something, period. I ain't coming nowhere to leave with nothing. Otherwise, I could stay in the house and stay in the house.
Well, that's a great, great, great attitude to have. And with that, let's jump on this video on that. And, we'll be back momentarily.
Bet.
Let me just make sure I'm not, because I always have these on mute. Yep, see? I was about to do it again. All right. On that.
Hold on? Can they hear me?
Yes, mute yourself.
Okay.
Baby, stretch me out and baby me up. Bitch, nigga, act so emotional. Don't need relation, need that dick to go. I'm a cash addict, nigga, throw some cash at it. Rich sex, get the pussy out the panties now. Face down, slow the pace down. We ain't in no race now. Buckle up for the shakedown. Don't stop now, I need concentration. Please don't talk, baby, I ain't got the patience. I was gonna take it there, but I don't wanna make love. So I'ma drop it on that dick, pop it on that dick, squats on that dick, flexing on that dick. Can you handle this? Know you love it. Don't bust quick, stay focused. I'ma drop it on that dick, pop it on that dick, squats on that dick, flexing on that dick. Can you handle this? Know you love it. Don't bust quick, stay focused. 3 piece, 4 piece, 1 me. On me, make the kitty scream like a nigga. Stick your tongue in, I may let you put the tip in. Take advantage, I may have to bring my bitch in. I'm on bad timing, please don't get complacent. You feel like you are the one, you a dub. I don't know you in public, but in private, yeah, I love it. Don't stop now, I need concentration. Please don't talk, baby, I ain't got the patience. I was gonna take it there, but I don't wanna make love. So I'ma drop it on that dick, pop it on that dick, squats on that dick, flexing on that dick. Can you handle this? Know you love it. Don't bust quick, stay focused. I'ma drop it on that dick, pop it on that dick, squats on that dick, flexing on that dick. Can you handle this? Know you love it. Don't bust quick, stay focused. Please don't fall in love with me. Rock me, roll me. Please don't fall in love with me. Rock me, roll me. Please don't fall in love with me. Rock me, roll me. Please don't fall in love with me. Don't stop now, I need concentration. Please don't talk, baby, I ain't got the patience. I was gonna take it there, but I don't wanna make love. So I'ma drop it on that dick, pop it on that dick, squats on that dick, flexing on that dick. Can you handle this? Know you love it. Don't bust quick, stay focused. I'ma drop it on that dick, pop it on that dick, squats on that dick, flexing on that dick. Can you handle this? Know you love it. Don't bust quick, stay focused.
Dope video. I suggest everybody go ahead and check the actual video, even though we just played it here. But go ahead and check it out on her platforms on YouTube, under Lee Scott, right? Just add Lee Scott, right? I think.
Yeah, Lee Scott, Liscott.
Yeah, man. Dope music, man. So how has 2023 been going for you so far in terms of, professionally?
In terms of everything, amazing. I'ma say everything is a blessing. What I will say is that life will life, and life is doing what it needs to do. It'll do what it needs to do for you. Period. So if you feel like it's not doing it for you, it's still doing it. And once one door is shut, another door opens. Once one door is open, walk through it and run.
Yeah, you got a great positive attitude and outlook on life. That's gonna take you a long way. Like I almost hear like there's no excuses. I hear no, because of this or because of that, or anything. Woe is me. I don't hear nothing but hey, I'm gonna make wherever it's at. I'm gonna make some lemonade. I don't care what's going on. I got the recipe.
I'm leaving here with something.
You're breaking up a little bit. Say that again.
I said I'm leaving here with something.
You're leaving here with something. Yes, 100%. 100%. So, what is the number one way that you choose to like promote and market yourself? Like, how are you going about that?
Well, so the tricky thing is, and I'll say it like as an independent artist, is you don't know what people like until you put it out there, right? So you put it out there, you see what people gravitate towards, if it matches your personality or not, whatever it is, you put it out there so it matches whatever personality you want. You just got to capitalize off what people are gravitating towards and let them grow with you from whatever your starting point is. That's one thing I would say.
Okay. Are you doing any shows or anything like that? Are you looking to get into doing shows?
I'm definitely looking into getting into shows. They just have to make sense, because what I will say is everything costs, so local to where I'm at, days, and if it's not local, if it makes sense, let's do it. I want to get my stuff as best as possible. So I'm definitely open. I'm definitely open to whatever is gonna connect with people to hear me, just in general. I'm open. You gotta be open minded in this industry.
So, how is the music scene out there? Where are you in California?
I'm in Los Angeles.
Okay, so it's probably popping, right? There's probably a million places to go and do stuff, or am I wrong?
Well, I love it.
Huh?
I said I love LA. It's just LA is a tricky place, So you gotta know. You gotta know what you want.
I don't know if the value. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if something moved or something. But you're like breaking up a lot. Maybe do you have the phone too flat on the bottom or something? Where maybe like.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's good. Perfect.
Okay. Now what I would say is LA. I love LA. It's a tricky place, but if you know what you want to do, you'll be all right. You gotta know yourself, trust yourself, and believe in yourself.
Have you met a lot of people there, or the people that you were speaking of that helped out with stuff from New Jersey, or is that Cali love?
So both, definitely both. When I was doing the couple gigs I played, definitely like New Jersey babes on that listen. I did in LA. I met a couple here. I did know some in Jersey. And what I'm doing now, I also knew people where I'm working out of now. But a lot of it is some new love, like when they get to know you and they appreciate you and they understand the type of person you are, they figure out what works for them. Like I keep saying, like it goes back to knowing what you want, knowing what will serve you, what will water you if you water it, so all I can do is be myself when I go around, and you either fuck with me or you don't fuck with me. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea.
Mm-hmm. Are you working on putting together an album, or are you going to just keep releasing singles for now? What is the plan moving forward?
So I'm going to put out a project. However, I'm going to release a couple more things, and then I'll put together a little compilation of stuff together, and then we're going to move from there. But you will be shocked, I will say, at what's going to come out. It's going to be a mix between all three things that people can see online right now. You definitely going to get like, okay, I get it now. And now you'll be like, okay, I could drink that, or, like, I've had it. I don't want it. But you're going to be tired for sure.
What's your, just off topic, what's your nationality, if you don't mind me asking?
Whatever you want.
I'm not mad at that. She's like,
but I'm black, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. So now that you, for 2022, you said, 2023, you're just letting what comes with the flow, and stuff like that. But is there anything specifically that you're trying to accomplish before the year's out?
Before the year is out, what I want to accomplish is zoning in on something that I could put out for people to better get to know me. I also want to better my relationships that I do have. I want to strengthen the relationships I do have. And I want to give as much as possible. So whatever I'm giving back is tenfold.
Okay. So you're such a down to earth person. Like you're really not. You're like all your stuff is like, whatever I deserve. Whatever the universe says. Lee Scott should have. I'm good with that. That's good for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But at somewhere you have to be like, okay, I wanna. Like you're ready. I mean, you're ready. Like I got over, like 17,000 followers and stuff like that. But like, are you looking to like share stages with anybody? You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. Are you, tell me a little bit of, the selfishness. Not even selfishness, but a little bit of the.
Oh, you're getting a little messy.
Of the juicy stuff, that you really, I know you're very. I love your personality, but I'm just asking a little shallowness, a little bit shallow.
Ooh, okay. Look, I'll tell you some people that inspire me in different ways. How about that?
That'll work.
Because I don't know who I'm gonna share the stage with, and I'm blessed to share any stage. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that wants to share their platform with me, I'm more than grateful. Janet Jackson.
Dope. That would be dope. Let's make it happen. Yo, Janet, we reaching out right now. Give my homegirl a little feature.
And that is, I mean, Michael Jackson, but Janet Jackson for me, I love me some Mike. But Janet, I related to more.
Alicia Keys.
Ooh, hello. Come on, I keep on calling. But I thought I was like years, and then I realized by myself. But then I realized what inspiration was. So a lot of people that I looked up to, Janet Jackson, Alicia Keys, Faith Evans. I was her for a little bit.
Faith is dope. I remember the day or the ways you used to love me. I'm not gonna try it. I'm not gonna do it. Yeah.
It's just so many people, and a lot of my me growing up, it was a lot of R&B, a lot of, and then a lot of pop. So you got the pop R&B, then you got when I got into my little rebellious stage where I was coming into my own person, it was Lil Wayne, Drake was just coming out. I also loved DMX before all of those. I love somebody who had a story, and whatever they had to say, I felt like I was going through the same thing. Even if I wasn't. I'm like, you can't tell me it wasn't Keisha and LaShonda. I was like, who are these people? Like, I want to meet her. So, for me, there was just a mixture. You also had, I grew up with Shaggy. I also grew up with the Fugees. Miss Lauryn Hill is one of my absolute favorite people to sing.
Amazing.
And she could rap. And she had this conviction in her voice. Like, all I gotta say is Miss Lauryn Hill.
I'm gonna give you some flowers right now too. I think it's dope. I believe like R&B's going through a hurting stage in a way. In the mainstream and stuff like that, like there's no real bona fide R&B music. Is gone. All of that stuff is pretty much gone. But you're bringing it back. You know what I'm saying? With today's flavor on it. You know what I'm saying? Like the song that we're gonna play, soon too. I think is You. I think right. That's the next one. I think we got. Yeah. Like. People are going to be blown away, you know what I mean? They're going to see that you have a wide range of style and, you touch a lot of layers there, you know what I'm saying? And we need that because I'm going to tell you, when I be, driving around, most of the time the playlist that I'm playing is like R&B, and it's like a lot of the 80s and 90s R&B for me, dating myself, what I'm saying? But hey, that's what I be jamming to, and I got a little, dash cam over there, and I hate anybody to ever look at that, cause Cause but hey, I do my best. I do my best. But thank you for that. That's a big thing. Now, before I continue with this interview, I got to do a little something real quick. We got this little thing here on this show called The Winning Wheel. Now, The Winning Wheel has a whole bunch of discounts and freebies and things like that to get indie artists on the up and getting their stuff going. As everybody knows, Have Nots Entertainment is the one-stop discount hip-hop shop for all your needs, for all the independent people out there that don't got huge budgets but still want to chase their dreams, and they need somebody like me on their side. So I got The Winning Wheel, and this is just a taste of some of the services that Have Nots provide. We do everything from the beginning, from the legal stuff, from copyrights and ASCAPs and trademarks and all of the other stuff that you may not think about getting into it, all the way down to music videos and putting out albums. And even now, as of this week, we got a little event center added to the building, and we're going to start doing open mics to begin the process. Then we're going to have album release parties, listening parties, and whatever else you want to do, your videos and stuff like that. We got all of that. So The Winning Wheel is your chance right now to get yourself something even cheaper than what I already got it for. So we're going to go ahead and spin. You hear it, you hear it, you hear it. If it's the same thing as last week, so be it, because I don't remember what it was. But to win, you need to be following all the platforms and supporting at least a couple shares. You know what I'm saying? That's how we doing it. That's all I'm asking for. So we landed on 10% off logo design. All right, 10% off logo design. You hit me up. You show me that you're following all the platforms, and we'll go ahead and give you, and we'll go get that out to you. But yeah, so now that that's out the way, we'll go ahead and get back to our regularly scheduled interview with the wonderful Lee Scott. The wonderfully talented Lee Scott. I'm leaving out beautiful because that's obvious. The most important parts are the talent, the motivation, the personality, and the outlook on how she's taking her career and how she's moving it forward and how she's getting herself to a point where, I'm telling you, I look at her already as a star. To me, she's a star. She's already got that. She's got the look. She's got the vibe. She's got the sound. The videos are looking dope. So it's all good. So now, I said that you're bringing back. I feel like you're bringing back R&B. From its deathbed. I really, really do feel like, damn, man, what's going on, And when I ran into you now, now that I've been, shout out to your manager, Craig, I think his name is.
Absolutely, Craig.
Shout out to Craig, for introducing me to Lee here. But ever since, I've heard that, I'm like, yes, new stuff that I can add, R&B wise to my thing. Like the new people that kind of do R&B to me still, that I modern people that I check for. I don't know if you heard of Mahalia. I think she does a good job with R&B. Kiana Lead, her. She's another one out there that's doing it. So there's a few of y'all that are doing it. Another one just slipped my mind, but there's a few of y'all, but it's far and few in between, So I think that you're stepping into a beautiful lane, and I'm hoping that you get to, shine that light and shine that music. And I'm gonna continue to play it. You're definitely on Have Nots Indie Radio, 100% on there. And whenever I can, I'm gonna throw you up on here on the show and everything. Oh, excuse me.
Of course, I would love that.
And just so you know, like I said, I now have like a little event center on the side here. And I'm looking for, let's do some collaborations. Maybe we do a little show and we figure out, how to make that work for you where, it's cost effective. Because I'm really about the little guy. So we could do something and wait till you see, if you get the chance, check out a little bit of the open mic live stream that I'm doing tonight at 9:30.
Where so 9 is so like 6 my time.
Excuse me?
So 6 p.m. my time?
6:30. 6:30.
Okay, 6:30 my time.
Yeah, 6:30 your time. Just check out, you can go to my website, havenotsent.com, and then just go to where it says Have Nots Indie TV, or you can go to Facebook at Have Nots, or you can go to IG, I guess. I'll have it also going on under my IG, Logic_DGC. But yeah, just so you can see what it is, I turned a nice little bay into a nice little loungy area, you know what I mean, with lights. Spend over $1,000 on lights, so it's looking really nice. Just had the battle event on Saturday, Bear Arms battle event over here. They did their little thing. So now I'm just, it's a big place, and the only thing, the AC, I got to work on the AC. Sorry about that. Yo, I love you for that. But it does hurt my feeling when people was there like, whoo, oh boy. But
okay, yeah, because it's hot in here. That's hot.
It's hot.
A lot of heat in this building.
And we're going through an unbelievable heat wave. I think this is like the biggest heat wave in like whatever infinity years. I think it's like. I heard of it. It was 90 degrees last night at like 11:30.
It was 105 over here last night.
Damn. And I'm thinking we going through it. Damn, y'all really going through it.
And I'm still coming out in my leather outfit. You got me fucked up.
Yo, that's
105. 105. So I know y'all going through it because like 95, 100 is like peak. Like if it hit 101, everybody got to be inside. Like it's like crisis.
It's crisis. Woo! It's crisis. For me, it's already crisis. But for a guy like me, I'm always kind of like, I'm just like indoors all the time. Really, like I had to do a lot of outdoors work cleaning this. When I got the expanded my store over here, but. Other than that, I'm indoors, man. I'm in the AC. I barely go through, issues and stuff with the heat. Look at me. I'm freaking light skinned still over here in Florida.
My AC work, right?
Yeah. But we're running out of time, so let me go ahead and play this next video. Tell us a little bit about it real quick. You is what we're gonna play.
Yeah, you. So real quick, I will always say this, I will die about it, because there's a lot of people that will tell the story like, I didn't like that song, or it was a joke, and for me, it was a joke, and that was the song that actually like gave me a really big boost, because I actually got really vulnerable in that moment, but I was joking. I like to make it a joke. I'm an Aries Taurus, if anybody's a sign person or an astrology person, but I'm an Aries Taurus. My birthday is 4/20, and
Wow.
My birthday is 4/20. And I wear my heart on my sleeve. I also got leather on top.
Wow.
So it's like hair. You can see it pulsing, but it's covered a little. But I would definitely say give a very soft launch of my personality. To where it was very, soft spoken, but in the end, it's a red. You can kind of get like, I'm not singing no more. To tell y'all I'm about to start winning. It's just all a matter of. But you is a vulnerable place. It's a beautiful song. I love the song. But when people ask me how it came about, I would literally be in my friend's basement, and
wow,
it was a joke. I swear to God.
You wrote a movie in a way. You wrote your own little like. It's not fully about something, but it is about something in a way.
It is. I couldn't connect to it at that time. So I was like, nah, that ain't what I'm on right now. But clearly, mentally, at some point, I was on there and I was trying to get it out. But I would joke about it.
And the vision for the video?
The vision for the video was to make sure you could kind of see me, see my personality, and and still be like as polished as possible at that time. Obviously, was to make sure like, okay, it's the first thing I'm putting outside. I want you to see me dressed enough and dressed in a way to where you could see me, you could see, me, but also it's not so much going on around me to where you only see me. Like I want to be seen in this. I didn't understand how. I was just like, if you see me, maybe you'll,
Got you,
so it wasn't
got you.
put into that. It was
All
it
right.
was really see me, hear what you hear, and put it together. 1 + 1.
All right. So without further ado, this is Lee Scott with You. Mute yourself if you can.
I can lay it down right in there. I can show you how to make it alright, baby. Let me be the one to give you what you need. That temporary feeling can illuminate the feeling. I know I could love you better than you deserve. I need you, baby. I need you, me. Give it to me like you want me, baby. Be love to me like you want it, my mind. I wanna rock your body till you want and cut the lights. I want you, baby, like you, darling. Roses are red, violets are blue, they say. You're into me, I'm into you. What do you say? Causing me too many problems, but still I can't leave you alone. You fucking me up, I can't stop it. Maybe I should go home. Take me home to my place, or take me back to yours. We could be forever, and I can be a joy. I need you. Give it to me like you want me, baby. Be love to me like you want it, my mind. I wanna rock your body till you want and cut the lights. I want you, baby, like you, darling.
Stronger than ever when we together. We got it, baby. We got it.
Dope, 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 dope. That's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? That real soulful, sweet. That's something you could do a lot of things too, including sleep. You put that on your, sleep playlist right there. You could even put that on repeat. You know what I'm saying? And just rock out, rock out. Nah, but dope job, man. I love all your music. I'm looking forward and can't wait to hear more from you. I hope there's more coming out soon. And I look forward to having you back on the show again. Hopefully we do this thing, like I said, in live and in person, and we get it popping. Let the world know where they can find you. Oh, I think you're muted still. You're mute. right? Because I don't think I muted you. Nope, I don't hear you. Let me see what might be an issue. Did I mute you? Nope, you're free to talk here. Does it say you're muted over there? Oh, well. Can you hear me? Why am I not hearing you? You're not muted? You sure? Let me try. I'm going to, even though we're just about out of here, let me go ahead and, I'm going to call you right back, and I'm going to see if maybe that's the issue, okay? I'm going to call you right back. We're going to call her right back, folks. Oh. Oh. What's happening there? Let me see if I have her call me. We're trying. I hope you had a good time, though. Shorty did her thing. Great interview personality. Oh, there we go. I was trying to avoid that, but... All right, I hear you.
Okay.
There we go. Yeah, didn't like that you muted us, I guess.
Yeah, I know. I was muting before because I didn't know. I didn't want any difficulties. But when you said mute myself, I said, okay, I'll mute it.
Yeah, I didn't know that was going to, I really am surprised that happened.
I can't see you. But
you can't see me?
No.
All right, let me see. Blammo.
There we go.
That's my word, blammo. Just for the world to know, I say that a lot just so if you're ever around me, you're going to hear me say blammo a lot. I don't know why. It's nothing cool about it, but I say it.
Come on, blammo.
But yeah, go ahead and tell them, where they can find you, all your social medias and stuff. I know I got them up there and stuff. But before we do that, they can also go, just so you know that she does, I do have a directory, indie artist directory on havenotsent.com, and you can find her there too, and it'll link you to her Instagram. We also have, for every artist, we do a YouTube playlist, so you can also, if you're on our page, look up, indie, you could even type her name or just the Everything Indie Show, and you'll see number 53, and you'll see her, all her videos and stuff, and I'll keep adding to it as I run into things. I'll keep adding them to your playlist on our end. But on your end, where can they reach out and find out, how to get in contact to you or book you or, listen to your stuff, buy your stuff, and all of that?
Absolutely. So my name is Lee Scott. It is at the real TheRealLeeScott. The real Lee Scott, across the board.
And what's your preference? You prefer Instagram for business or how?
I'm definitely an Instagram, Twitter girl. I'm now into the whole new Thread app.
Oh, I gotta get on there.
You gotta get a Thread.
I actually got it, but I just haven't they said, do you want to use your Instagram contacts? I said, yeah, go ahead, do the whole thing. And so it's just been adding people on its own and stuff. I'm going to check into it and stuff. I just, I'm just getting back into this stuff. This is season 2 of this show, and soon
congratulations.
I'll be doing that. Yeah. Thank you.
Of course.
But yeah, so Lee Scott, the real Lee Scott across the board, to get in contact with her. And I look forward to speaking to you real soon.
Absolutely. I appreciate you. Shout out to the Have Nots ENT, baby. You know what time it is.
Thank
Come
you.
on, congratulations on your second season.
Thank
I
you.
wish you nothing but the best. Life's going life, but guess what? It's going to do what it needs to do. So I appreciate you for having me. I appreciate you sharing your platform with me, truly, honestly. And there's nothing, I'm gonna be honest, today was a great day, and I thank you for attributing to that. Thank you so much.
Likewise. You're an amazing person, and like I said, I see a star in you already. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't ever let nobody push you off that course. You got it. The music is good. The production is good. The visuals are good. You just got to keep pushing it out there and letting the right people hear it. And going on platforms like this, they may not seem like the hugest ones, but you'll be surprised what people like me are doing behind the scenes and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Well,
it's big.
I appreciate that. I appreciate it.
It's big. Have Nots Entertainment. It's big.
Thank you. And we'll speak real soon again. As soon as you want, you can also just call me. You know what I mean? And we'll also set something up. You know what I mean? Now you're part of the family. That's how I look at it. You're going to tag me on everything that you do.
Absolutely.
And I'll definitely, send it off as well, too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, send me what you want, and I got you. If we family, we family. I'm going to put it out there. It's nothing small. It's always big over here. We from Jersey.
Yes, ma'am.
Period.
Yes,
Everything
ma'am.
big.
So we'll talk real soon. I got to run because I got to do this open mic. But we will be talking soon, all right? The lines of communication are there, all right?
I appreciate you. Thank you for having me.
All right, man. You take care.
All right, bye.
Yeah, that was Lee Scott, the dope Lee Scott. Very, very happy with that interview. We're going to rush through this, people, because we literally have, let me get this camera back the way, yeah. But depending which camera we're on, we got to kind of tilt it a little bit. But we're getting ready to do the open mic. We're running out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and give y'all the rest of... Is it this one? We're gonna go ahead and get back to the top 5 indie videos. But man, I'm still kind of caught in that vibe of that interview, man. She's really, that's the kind of artist people got to try to be. You know what I mean? They're just out there doing what's got to be done, whatever it is, making their vision come true. You can't just sit back and wait for it to happen to you. You can't just wait, for somebody else to throw money your way and invest in you. If you're not investing in yourself, you're going to make it really hard for others to invest in you. I'm putting a lot of money behind, my mouth and my brand and stuff like that. So, and just to prove it, if you come out tonight to Orlando Have Nots Entertainment, just look it up, come through, enjoy the open mic, you know what I'm saying? And you see what we got going on here. So the third song actually on here, which is really the fourth, we're going to play 2 back to back and then we'll be back. We're going to play Leaf Ward and then Shoe Gang, Clap One Time. So we'll play both these videos back to back. So this is number 4. No, we played 1 and 2. We'll play 3 and 4, and then we'll end it out. We'll come back and we'll end it out, man. Yeah, but thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you so much, Lee Scott. I appreciate the interview, and I do wish you all the success in the world. But now we're moving on to the top 5, and we got Leaf Ward with Mob Music, produced by Laugh the Dawn. If y'all know him, let me know or correct it. Yeah. So let me make sure this is not on mute because I'm infamous for that. Let's put the music up and let's go.
They can't fuck with us. Rest in peace and fall. Rest in peace to them gangsters. We don't really war with them, shorty and them bitches. But when we catch him, that's his ass, shorty and them pictures. I hold the rock, I take the shot, we don't do no assistance. They all got put in ditches, and he's steady dropping disses. They got saw with them switches, shorty need to drop a hop or something. Ty Lue, I'm hollering out, I'm trying to get over top or something. How you broke buying shots, go get you a crop or something. We been putting belt the ass like we niggas pop or something. All I seen was bro open that door, the niggas on the floor. I used to have plans of going to college, but I'm going to war, we on it now. But when the mind was on, we was on it more. We don't need no shot clock to tell us we up on the score. Lying about the bees in the interview, that nigga bull. I used to look up to Yola brother, but that nigga told my members like the ops when they locked up, they in the hole. Bum bouncer, how the fuck you leave your man out in the cold? Y'all let a bitch snatch the burner, you let niggas take your sneeze. Melatonin on the 40, we put shorty straight to sleep. We put niggas under 6 feet, that's how we make it deep. Let's get rid of the rest of 7, that shit ain't gonna take a week. I'm a real mob member, nigga, this shit too in me. I don't think the law gon' forgive us, we got too many. This a Aston, you know the dashboard got 220. You know we got old B's, you know we got new money. We don't do no rat cat, baby got that yacht in his backpack. Post up on that block, they getting clapped at. Leafy make a doc, go get the drop, the way they track back. How they all get found without no Glock, fuck they gas at. Running from the feds, they keep kicking in my mom door. Getting money in my babies, all that I got time for. My little brother trying to score, I respect it, I just tell him grind more. He told that nigga sold out like Concord. I ain't got no flaw, nigga, I just got the ball. That's all, baby, I learn how to cook, we got it raw. Crack a nigga skull, then I fell in love with what I saw. The fuck is we gon' go to war with y'all too small. And I know I could get touched, bro smoke 2 at one time, that's double dutch. Ain't nobody in this city could fuck with us. And I heard Larry Cranston keep on saying that he had enough of us. Don't trust no bitch, I don't know if it's love or lust. Shoot his face, we want John Doe. Before I ever be broke, I'ma grind slow. Real like gangsta, nigga, my mom know you bouncing out, I'm trying to go. Know we roll the factors in a Fonto. This Drake with me like we in Toronto. This time I built, I watched too many of my niggas get killed. I still ain't visit his mom. I cut this guilt, got me out here on tilt. He told me his mouth silk, but he spilled. They like still, homie, might catch up the whip. He a goofy, I wrote them. Yeah, these cars mine, the law duke them. That nigga played with us, somebody killed them. They skinny, then I built them. Catch my old cheat and make a milk them. Freak burner jam, baby shook them. Beef shit had put reef in a bad situation. I told him, bro, don't let me down. Look at jail like a vacation. Told him, hold his water, don't be selfish, had patience. Been beefing, me and some of the ops got relations. He sent a heart emoji every time I post my son. Can't sleep, peeking out the window while I'm on the run. Hey nigga in this fucking world wanna get it done. 6 Flags, we gon' ride when we lookin' to have fun. And I know Tamir proud of me. I know every op block tired of me. Up on every car they get on side of me. This shit a joke, it gotta be. We ain't to be played with, obviously. I don't even give my mom apologies. That nigga on the phone telling 2-4 he's sorry. You know all these burners got turkey, but like Ari, this AP no Cardi. Next op drop, let's have a party. My favorite one got killed, it scarred me.
Quan, they don't want no smoke.
Clap, clap, clap. One time when you see me, hey. Clap, clap, clap. One time in the city, hey. Clap, clap, clap. One time for yourself, hey, hey. It's you taking a bass, we don't play. Clap. One time for your homie now. Clap, clap, clap. One time, put your phones down. Clap, clap. One time when I'm on the ground. Now it's you taking the house, it's going down.
This gotta splatter your bladder and scramble your brain data.
This gotta shatter your frame and scatter your brain matter.
I'm Bruce Banner with Gamma Ray.
Turn every day to a Saturday.
So back cave in your face like Wayne Manor.
If this was an action flick, we the protagonists.
We passionate, no rappers surpassing our lyrical acumen.
We leaving the ops fucking in pain, kinda like a masochist.
Y'all about as useless as a flaccid dick
around ass and tits.
One time to clap, one time.
I'ma see if my brothers can beat me to the punchline. I'm sick, and I'm like sex to your ears. Wait,
that's fuck what you heard.
Nah, that's fucking hearsay. It's eargasm.
Nah, I know what he finna say. Sick, sex to your ears, that's hearing aids.
Yep, you hearing aids when we speak.
So please don't make us drop a mixtape every week.
Like the color black, I carry heat. You a caring person, you be calling the sheriff, G. I'll hit you square in your chest, so I guess I inherit teeth. Inch punch like Bruce was my parent, apparently.
Say my name 5 times in the mirror, then I appear with a giant spear. Then I get a bit violent, better find your riot gear. With a pen and pad, I'm getting cinematic, but my pen and pad is right up here. I'm a stereotype, cause I'm a pioneer.
Bet you feeling panic when I get the matic yelling while I'm clapping like a cheer. You finna get fucked up as if you buying beer. Got 'em wondering if we banging when we get busy. Cause we 3 blood brothers who from a Crip city. Don't gotta draw guns and throw rounds out. If I turn and kick you, that's an igloo, that's a cold roundhouse. But really, I be on my cash shit. Being broke is madness. Rich off street money, only way I'll be average.
I rap shit cause I grew up too fucking hard. My rap's real, that's why I'm the truth with the bars. I bet I can rap backwards and still be over you, cause you under part. Like I wrote the word part and the word you under it. That's rap backwards and you under par. For me to soar is easy, nigga, my niggas is moving on up like the theme of Georgia Wheezy. I'm so high that I can't see the floor beneath me. Take the races off from off my people's neck. R.I.P. to Jordan.
Clap, clap, clap. One time when you see me, ayy. Clap, clap, clap. One time in your city, ayy. Clap, clap, clap. One time for yourself, ayy, ayy. It's you digging a place we don't play. Clap. One time for your homie now. Clap, clap, clap. One time, put your phones down. Clap, clap. One time when I'm on the ground. Now it's you digging a house, it's going down.
Our music is like Dog Pound meets the Locks. Imagine the Chronic 3 featuring Eazy-E and Pac.
Eazy-E and Pac, that's too easy, we squeezing Glocks. Nowhere on this song did we ever talk about squeezing Glocks on niggas.
We love niggas from any street and block.
From east side of the beach, south central to Cedar Block, and even Watts. When I see you, I don't see the ops.
Unless you add a C to ops.
Clap, clap, clap. One time when you see me, ayy, ayy. It's you gang in a place we don't play. Clap.
Them boys right there is dope, man. I really mess with those dudes right there. Check them out, Shoe Gang. They're part of the Crooked Eye, King Crooked family there. Make sure y'all check for them as well. I'm a big fan of them. So we're gonna go ahead and get into. Actually, we're gonna probably skip that. Y'all can catch that on IG. I'm going to put it on IG and I'm going to put it on Facebook and all of that stuff, you know, everywhere else that I normally always put it on there. But the Sounds of the Week was dope. There's a lot of good music. This week wasn't as tough as last week, but there's definitely some good stuff on there that you need to check out. And just support, you know, indie music. When, you know, everyone says they're tired of the radio and the regular, you know, 10 songs being played an hour. Well, we got like 70 songs played in like 3 hours. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting a big, you know, catalog. The station is pretty much updated semi-often. You'll always hear all our guests' music on the site, unless it's like complete doo-doo or something like that. But overall, you know, we supporting it and showing love. We got one more video for y'all in the top 5. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that going for y'all. Give me 2 seconds as always. And this one is. This is off that movie, The Mechanics, I think. Movin'. It's called Movin', and it's featuring Jay Stalin, Leisure, 4 Racks, and June on the beat. I'm guessing that's who made the beat. But let me go ahead and give you this, and then we're going to get going so we can get into the open mic next door. Love y'all. Tune in I'll let you know when the next show comes in. If you're looking to get booked, make sure y'all sending that to, and you can hit me up on any of the social media platforms, or you can send it to havenotmusic@gmail.com or theeverythingindieshow @gmail.com. If you're in Orlando, come through. We're right here on Edgewater Drive off the I-4, the exit 88 on the I-4. We're right like 5 minutes from there, 5-6 minutes from there. Come do your thing. Come become part of the Have Nots family. And yeah, we're out with that. This is Moving. Let's go.
mechanics.
If I ever need to fix some hand racks and tweed. Backwoods got me home in the Odyssey.
Love mama say she moving the tricks in town. I told her chase that paper and knock them all down. My fans want the mechanics, I don't gotta change the sound. No, niggas came a long way with pushing coke on the mound. No, I don't wrestle, but got a chokehold on the town. We be moving in foreigns and they bulletproof now. All that water on my neck will make a bitch drown. Move again, bitch, and I'ma dump the whole round. Line wide niggas selling work through the whole town. Put it on the train, bitch, the planes and the Greyhound. I told my mama, don't worry, baby, we up now. Big nigga play, the harder he gon' fall out. Told her, bitch, I love her, but I lied though. She gon' sell that pussy, put this bundle in her asshole. Told her, bitch, I love her, but I lied though. She gon' sell that pussy, put this bundle in her asshole.
If I ever need to fix some hand racks and tweed. Backwoods got me high up in the Odyssey. See that pussy boy flexing, it's a robbery. Touchdown, that 6, I know it's gotta be moving.
Gas brake dipping through them red lights.
Moving.
Everybody swinging, it's a gang fight. Moving. Show a nigga something what it's running like.
Moving.
Fuck that V6, bro, that thing like.
Moving.
Hey, I got hoes too. Me and Memphis locked in, I got lost too. I be popping out shining like one go to. I be switching up the climate like I'm supposed to. Damn. I might take flight. Get the jerking in this cat, I'm like, dang right. I was loaded, think I probably bapped that same night. I'ma leave it to the mechanics, get my frame right. And my brakes too, brake shoes. Told him break it off before we break through. Brake boost, broke that bitch in, finna break loose. Brake smooth before you get this motherfucker back, fool. We was headed 99 south, I was getting it. All this horsepower, man, them X's I be missing. Tire smoke, one hand on this wood while I'm twisting. Dot call, told me little nigga stop rigging it.
If I ever need to fix some hand racks and tweed. Backwoods got me high up in the Odyssey. See that pussy boy flexing, it's a robbery. Touchdown, that 6, I know it's gotta be moving.
Gas brake dipping through them red lights.
Moving.
Everybody swinging, it's a gang fight.
Moving.
Show a nigga something what it's running like.
Moving.
Fuck that V6, bro, that thing like.
Damn. I need to fix my shit.